Okay, so vertical angles, this is what we did. Like angles 1 and 3 are vertical from each other. And when we folded our piece of paper, they were the same. In angle terms, we call that congruent. Do you remember that word?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not where I put that. Congruent. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. I put it in the wrong spot. Okay. Vertical angles, we say, are across from each other when we have intersecting lines. Okay, so that's how we're going to recognize what we have. Okay. So angle 1 is congruent to angle 3 because they are vertical angles. Reagan, is there another set of angles that are vertical in that picture?
Yeah.
Which ones? Angles 2 and 4 are also vertical angles, so we know that they are congruent to each other. Yay. Ready? Adjacent angles. Any guesses as to what adjacent means? I'm sure you've heard the word adjacent before, right? Miss Rue is adjacent to mine. Miss Rue's room is adjacent to mine. They're side by side. They're next to. What do Miss Rue and I share? A wall. Our rooms share a wall. Adjacent angles share a side and a vertex, okay? So they share this side and this point right here. They are next to each other. Okay. It's not like, oh, Nirvana, I really like your glasses. Not that kind of compliment. It's with an E, not an I. Wait. Compliment, I guess they're both with E's. I don't know. Okay, complimentary. Raise your hand if you know what that means. Avery.
Like free, like complimentary water.
That, you're right. That is a good use of the word complimentary. How about in math? That does not mean free. I'll give you that hint.
I feel like a right.
Ooh, and how many degrees is a right angle? 9. So the sum of the measures of these two angles is 90 degrees. So in this picture, angle number 7 and angle number 8 are complementary because when you add them together, their sum is 90 degrees. Is there something else we can say about angles 7 and 8? That is funny. It is. That is why 6 is afraid of 7. But oh, in this picture, angles 7 and 8 are adjacent. Now, does the definition of complementary say anything about adjacent? No. Sometimes our complementary angles will be adjacent. Sometimes they will not be adjacent. As long as their sum is 90, that's what we care about. Okay. So what about supplementary angles? What do you think, Sophia? Their sum is 180 degrees. So it's two angles. Their sum is 180. So in this picture, we have the measure of angle 9 plus the measure of angle 10 is 180. Okay. Same situation here. They can be adjacent, like in this picture, but they don't have to be adjacent. When they are adjacent, what do they form? 180 degrees is a straight line. So when they are adjacent, you'll be able to draw a straight line with the non-shared sides. Okay, so that's kind of how we're going to pick that out. All right, so I want you and your elbow partner, or in this case, elbow partner use, to work together and identify as many of these as you can. There could be two different words that describe one picture. Something could be adjacent and complementary. Okay, I'll give you 90 seconds to work through these 6. Ready, set, go.
The first one is well, actually, that's a good idea.
Wonder what else is facing me?
Because if it is, I think this one's something. Yeah, it is.
Number 3 is vertical and supplementary, right?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. This one I think is adjacent.
Or supplementary.
No,
Oh,
they
I
have to be on the
meant-
same side. This one would be vertical.
Yeah. It can be.
They're vertical and congruent, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Vertical and
This one. Because that looks like that. Number 5.
Yes,
Wouldn't
so-
it be adjacent?
cross.
You would just say vertical. Okay.
This one adds up to 90, so this one would be since they're not touching, would they be adjacent?
Yeah, like they're not touching, so you can't.
Like if the angle is right
Oh, it's
here,
easy for
like 1 and
people.
6.
Yeah, complementary. Or like
This one works
elementary.
a piece of.
Why is it so challenged? No, it's frustrating.
All right, eyes up here. Gavin, give me one of these you want to tell us about. Number 2 is adjacent. Do you agree with this, class?
Yeah,
I do it.
Okay. Okay, Abby.
Number 1 is supplementary and
Okay, number 2 is adjacent. Excuse me, number 1, those angles are adjacent and complementary. Okay, Avery, how did she know that those are complementary?
So for complementary angles, they sum up to 90 and there's a little box, which means it's 90 degrees. Like the box.
Okay, that box in the corner, that helps us know.
Yeah.
Colin. What's number 3?
I chase. I disagree.
Well,
then you're wrong.
Disagree.
Wait.
Where is it not adjacent? Okay, so let's talk about this. Angle 1 and angle 3. I'm writing in angle 3. Angle 1 and 3 would be vertical from each other. Angles 2 and 4 would be vertical from each other. But since angles 1 and 2 share a side, they are adjacent. Do you see that? Okay. Now, Colin, what else is true? Sophia, why are they supplementary? How do we know? They make a straight line, the two of them together. Okay. All right, Reagan, what about number 4? Those are vertical angles. Okay. They have to be across from each other. Just throw my stuff. in order to be vertical. Okay.
Could they also be, actually, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Good talk. Amelia, what about number 5? How'd you get that? So their measures add up to be 180 degrees. They're supplementary. Now, can we say that these are adjacent? No, they don't share a side, but they are supplementary. Okay, Carter, number 6. How'd you get that?
Because the 14 will that
23 plus 67 is 90. Sweet. Okay, so this is algebra, right? Let's solve for x. Next page, I want you to jump to number 13. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give you about 90 seconds to see if you can figure out 13, 14, 15, and 16, you and your elbow partner.
Easy. So number 1, 7. Number 2, that's like. Number 15.
Yep, the ones you can see on the board. 13.
I used to know how to do this, but I don't.
Are we solving for
54?
Yeah, 54.
We don't have to go.
And then we have to solve for one. So what's 180 minus 74?
We don't have to solve it.
So we could.
Yeah, but we don't have to. It says find each missing angle measures.
Told you.
Be quiet. Yes, we'll stop flexing. What do you like to do? Okay.
You sure about that? It's on a 180-degree line.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not as smart as
All right. Eyes up here. Andrew, what kind of angles are these two in number 13? These are vertical angles. And Peyton, W, what do we know about vertical angles? They have the same measure. So Amy, what is X? X is 107 because those two angles have to be the same. Okay. Hey, if you made a mistake, that's not a big deal. Okay, let's figure out what our misconception was. And let's realize that these are vertical angles, so they must be the same. I really like how Peyton put that. So number 14. What's this relationship here?
As I believe, it's complementary.
Okay, complementary. And complementary means two angles add up to be 90 degrees. So Kane, what is X? How did you get 19? Okay, X plus 71 equals 90. So X is 19. Okay. Number 15. Abby, what's this relationship? What's true about the angle X and 142? They are supplementary. And Jaya, what does it mean to be supplementary? So X plus 142 should be 180, which is how you got X to equal that. Okay. Whew. Okay, so there are a couple relationships in this one. Holden, which one did you look at first? Okay, so which one is also 54? Why is 54? Because those are vertical angles. Okay, so then Nirvan, how did you get X and Z? What relationship did you use?
since X and
Yep.
plus X would be.
Okay, they're supplementary. And so 180 minus 54 is?
26.
Good. Love it. Okay. Okay, so now I want you to go to this page.
So fun.
Okay, so actually, hold on. JK. On this page right here, I want you to cross these ones out right here. I don't know. On page 10, cross these out right here, 14 through 19. And then we're gonna move to page 11. So let me just be clear. Part of your homework is page 10 that we didn't cross out. The other part of our homework comes from over here. So let's talk about number 1 on page 11. Let's talk about number 1 on page 11. What's true about these two angles? These are vertical angles, and vertical angles have the same measure. So 8x plus 31 equals 16x minus 9. We have an algebra problem. This is so exciting. It's algebra, finally. Here?
Yeah.
Why? So like this guy, these two would be supplementary.
Yeah.
But we don't care about this guy right now. Okay. So if I have 31 equals 8x minus 9. If I move that 8x over. If I add the 9 over, we'd have 40 equals 8x, right? So Amelia, what's x? X is 5.
I forgot my computer here.
Your computer? Where'd you put your computer?
Should've been right there.
Was there a computer over here? I don't remember seeing one, bud.
I'm just saying it here.
I don't think it was.
It once.
I don't remember seeing it when you left. No, not the whole page. Okay, so let's look at, I'm gonna let you pick, Aiden. Number 2, 3, or 4? Number 2. Reagan, what is true about these two angles right here?
They're supplementary.
They are supplementary. So we know that 7x minus 5 plus 9x minus 7 should equal 180. So what is this? 16x minus 12 equals 180, right? So if I add 12, we have 192 over there. Is that right? So what's x? What? X is 12, she says with kind of a question mark in her voice. You agree? Perfect. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do one more and then I'm going to let you do your homework. So I want to jump to number 6. It's a weird jump, I know, but we're gonna jump to number 6. Okay. Okay, Reagan said that these are vertical angles, which means what about our measurements? They're going to be the same. So 5x plus 7 equals 8x minus 17. So 7 equals 3x minus 17. So 3x equals 24. I don't know what to tell you, bud. Like it wasn't sitting here. Did you like plug it into charge somewhere? Are you in English right now?
Yes.
Okay. Let me finish this problem and then I can kind of take a look around, okay? Okay, so what's x? 8, correct? Now, am I asking you, hey, find x?
No.
No, it says find the measure of angle LNK. So if I trace LNK, I'm talking about this angle right here with an arrow to 5x plus 7. So if I plug in 8 to 5x plus 7, that's 47 degrees. And then this angle is JNM. JNM. Hey, guess what? That's the vertical angle. It should also be 47 degrees. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to cross out 3, 5, 7, 9. And then on page 12, you're going to cross out 11, 13, 15, and 16. I have it up here. You're going to cross out 11, 13, 15, and 16. So then everything that's left from page 10, 11, and 12 is your homework that you're going to get started on. Honestly, page 10 will, you should be able to get page 10 done before you leave. So that's your goal right now. Yeah. The whole page. Actually, like 6 minutes.